Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How's everybody out there in YouTube land? Well, I hope you guys had fun and dandy. Guys, tonight we're going to look at a pretty daggone interesting radio. I am thrilled, super thrilled to have it in my collection. This radio here, we have seen, we worked on this before in later videos. This is like a 1951 General Electric. And this is a little, I think was a 5-tube radio. And this one, there's this little old lady that I cut grass for a few years back. I just loved her and her husband to pieces. They was just great people. But they was selling their home. And it was kind of sad because it was their mom's home. And they had built a little house behind their mom's home so they could take care of her mom. Well, when her mom passed, they went across the river and bought them a little house on the riverfront. But they still, for like 20 or 26 years, they still took care of that piece of land and property over there. And they got up in age where they couldn't cut the grass no more stuff. And that's where they hired me. And I cut for them for about 5 years. They was, like I said, really good people. And she's the one that gave me the Zenith floor model. That if you guys watch my channel know what I'm talking about. And she also gave me this 1954 or 51 General Electric when they was doing their estate sale. And she told me to come down. She had some things she wanted to give to me before they had the sale. And that was the two items was it. So it's very special to me. I still haven't got it to play yet. I think I probably get to work on the battery side, but the electric side, the little thingamabobber over here, and I haven't messed with it so long. I forgot the name. It'll come to me here in a minute. But anyway, this one came fully with the old batteries. That's what the old batteries look like in it. It's very rare, at least for me, to actually see the old batteries. Here's your 96 volt one here, and here's your filaments, which was, I think, yeah, seven and a half volts for the filaments. Then you had your 96 volts for the rest of it. But it was a 5-tube. It had the hour 5, and there's a chart somewhere, probably under here. Yeah, hour 5. It just had the common ones that had the batteries. But as you can see, it was a 5-tube radio. I have quite a few of these. Same setup with the hour 5s. And one day I'll get this one playing. But like I said, I have a few of these, so it don't really have to play. I just love owning it. So, what I want to show you. So this is a 1951. And like I said, it's a General Electric. They really got it written on here really good. I wish they would have done it to the one I'm getting ready to show you, but I think they put like glue and a little sticky thing. I bought this little radio the other day, and it had this little tag. Here's the radio, guys. It's a 1957 General Electric, and like I was saying, I wish that they continued to put the General Electric on like they did here, because that's not going to fall off or engraved. What they done in 57, they've just glued a little decal on here, and it's fell off. Other than that, this radio is in mint condition. It's a little dirty, haven't wiped it off. I love this handle, beautiful little handle. Now it had a little tag on it, which I'll put a picture of it right here. It's really hard to read, but it's whoever owned this before, they kind of left a diary to it. So here's the picture, the front and the back. And what I can make out and read, it last had batteries in it, I think in like 64. That's the way I take it. That's what was on the back. And he just goes on to say, or she, that all it needs is batteries, and that they used this when they was in the hospital. And I don't know if it said what year they was in the hospital. Not really sure if it says there. It's like I said, it's old print. Hopefully y'all can make it out. On that very bottom line, it says in the hospital, and I say that it was 64 because on the back it says last used 64. So, but what's really cool also, as you can see, on the two radios, 1951, the tune knob and the volume knob are just about the same. They pretty much kept the same design. See? But what makes a big difference in these two radios, and I was really surprised when I got home and I opened this up. This radio is not a tube radio. This is one of the first transistor radios. And wait till you see inside. Look how nice this is, guys. It takes 4C batteries. That's all it takes. And look, it's just got little tiny, turn this light on. It would help, wouldn't it, guys? It just got little tiny hat transistors. Well, really not hat. They're those odd looking ones. We fixed a transistor radio with those little tiny transistors. Ain't that neat? So it's never been touched. Still got the same ultraletics capacitors. They still use the the same tuning dial or tuning capacitors, the cheese graters or banana slicers, whatever you call them. So, since it says this hasn't been fired up since 1964, this is going to be a treat, guys, for me and you. I wanted to share that with you guys. We're going to fire this thing up, see if it works since 1964. And it kind of looks like nobody's ever, put batteries in it. And the person I bought off of, I got it really cheap because he said he didn't see if it worked. So he said he got it in an estate sale himself. He gave me it really cheap because he said he didn't know this one worked, and because he didn't try it. So I'm pretty convinced that this is going to be the first time this is going to have batteries in it since '64. So let me put you guys up on Sky Vision, and let's see if this old thing will work, guys. Alrighty, let's put some batteries in it. It takes 4 C's. I think it takes 4 C's. I hope it does. No, it takes 4 D's. It takes 4 D's, guys. I'll have to run to the house and get 4 D's. Where did I get that it took C's? Well, I got a bunch of C batteries here now. Batteries always come in handy. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me run the house. Alrighty, guys. I found some batteries. I hope they're strong enough because I've been using them in my train. So, let's see if they work. I don't know how I made the mistake. I just glanced at them, I guess. So, let's see if we can get them in here. So, looks like we got, I'm going to go like that. Probably like that. So, that's only going to be working on 6 volts. No, not even 6 volts. So, 2 would be 3 volts. Okay. So right there, that's 3 volts. And there, 3 volts. And then 1.5 volts on each side. So let's put this one. Let's see if it's off. Okay, off. There's that one. There's that one, guys. Let's see what it does. You think it's going to work? I wish I had new batteries Because if it don't work, I'm going to think it's just bad batteries. Let's see. Let's see. Not hearing anything. But might not be making good contact here because let's get the multimeter out and see if we're getting any juice and see if the batteries are just weak. All right, let's see if we're getting any juice at all here, guys. Let's see, where's the ground? Here's the ground. Yeah, we're getting juice. Only like 1.5 volts though. 1.53. That's not enough, is it, guys? 1.28. 1.39. Oh, it's on that figure. Let's get 1.54. So we need stronger batteries, guys. I think it will work. I have some. I made this. I'll have to take because I needed the 6 volts the other day. I forget what radio I was working on. But I'll take all that solder. I'll just have to take it apart. I guess if I want to finish this video, I'm going to have to do that. I thought there should be enough juice for this though. There's not no hum or nothing. Let's see. Do I got them in right? No, I don't. I don't have them in right, guys. Thought I did. There's a diagram right here. It says plus, plus, going to your left. I don't have any of these in here right. Alright, let's switch it. Guess if I would read the instructions. Hopefully I didn't hurt nothing. I guess that's long enough to lay it in. So they go this way. And that way. So that should be in. There we go. And then, yeah, I didn't have, none of them was in right. There we go. That was in right. That one goes that way. I have one in right. Alright. Now let's see. There we go. There it is, guys. It's not very loud. It's probably because of the batteries. we had something in there for a minute.
But I'm not sure he could have. And then this is a double play ball normally, but he wasn't certain he's going to get two with Hayes running, so he decided to force, keep the lead, and then go for a double play on the next.
It has the Citizens Band too. Civil Defense.
Reds trailed by one. Yamamoto delivers and misses low and. Advanced young.
There's something going on with the volume. You gotta turn it all the way up for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. But ain't that awesome, guys? It worked after all these years. I want to find the General Electric. I'll keep my eye out for old radios that maybe be broken or something. I could take off the General Electric. I was going to also show you guys, remember that one radio that we worked on the other night, the Peerless, the one that I tried to fix that horrible scratch. This one here, it finally dried, but you can still see it pretty well. But I got looking, and I thought that Peerless, I thought that sounded familiar. And boy, I have a five tube Peerless, and of course it's broken too. But yeah, I forgot about this old radio, a little old 5 tube Peerless. It has a bad. My 1R5s are always seems to be bad, and I have like 2 good ones. And if I want to listen to one of the radios, I kind of switch them around. But this one works. It's just in bad shape. Number 4. I'm trying to see if this has the... Yeah, the 1R5. This one has the 1R5, which is what I got marked off. Bad, I think. No, the 1R5 is good in this one. Which one I got marked off here? Let's see here. Number 1. Okay, yeah, they got it backwards. So yeah, the 1R5 is bad. And that one would be number 4, which is the 1U4. That one's 1U4, but it says 1R5. I don't know, I'm looking at this wrong or something. You see here? Here's my diagram. But I have a 1R5 here. Here's number 1, and it says 1R5 is number 1. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys. My house also had a tube Peerless made in Japan. Pretty neat stuff. But not as neat as the one that we just messed around with. I love it when they have little notes in them like that, which that was inside. That was whoever it was made the note, and he tied it, or she tied it here on this string here. Which is, if they would have put it inside, it may have lasted a little bit longer. The string got stuck. Maybe, you know, if they put that little card on the inside, it may have not have faded as bad, but we would never know. I couldn't read it all. Maybe you guys can make out a little bit more. There's a couple words there I just can't make out. I can make out the on the top, transistor radio, and I don't get what that says. And this looks like Russia to me, but it's not. It's RUSS or RUNN something something. And then that looks like Mama. But I don't know. Really, the only thing I could really make out 100% is right here. I used it in hospital, and on the back here I can make out, it says last year, October 1964. So today's October the 1st. Good time to make this video. What do you think, guys? It was the last time it was used, and we gave the juice to it on October the 1st of 2025. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope everybody's doing good and everybody's doing fine, and everything's going your guys' way. Got 2 more days and we'll have this weekend. It'll be the weekend. Yes. I hope it cools down a little bit, because I'm going fishing Saturday, and it has been like August in October around here. It's been humid. It's just been horrible. Horrible. But thank goodness this is my weekend off. I've got all of my side work done. I am a free man so far. Knock on wood, because you know how it is. When you think you got it, that's when you don't. Alright guys. Until the next one, I'll see you right here at Redneck Ways. That's a beautiful radio. I love the gold. I love everything about it. It just, I wish, you know, these old radios, it's hard to find them complete. And if General Electric would have just put it, engraved it like they did these older ones, like this one was like 5 years older. If they would just kept engraving it, all they would have done is put a silver plaque and engraved General Electric. And I don't know if I said it before, but I love that handle on this. Alrighty guys, I'll check you on the next one. Bye guys.